Okay. All right. So we are going to do an analysis of the story Araby. So I'm pulling that up. And we're doing this all week. We are going to take a hard look at this story. So, unlike A&P, um, Araby has this long introduction before the boy takes any action. I started already? Yeah, I'm starting. Um, so, we've read the story once, which I know you all haven't. So the story reads very slowly because not much happens in the first 6 paragraphs. And the real action doesn't take place until paragraph 25. So find some descriptive passages to find out how images and figurative speech are used and what their connotations are. What does the word connotation mean? Connotation. Big word meaning meaning. Connotation means meaning. All right, so let's read the first 2 paragraphs. Is it gonna? No, I gotta go. Gotta go here. All right. North Richmond Street. Being blind. Remember we talked about this? Is the street blind, Isaac? Huh? Can a street be blind? No. Then why are they calling this North Richmond Street being blind? Huh? All right, so perhaps it means a dead end street. It's a term for dead end. Why would it be blind? How does that mean? Blind. It because there's nowhere to go. It doesn't continue. So look, if it's dead end, I can't see any further than the dead end. So it was a quiet street, except at the hour when the Christian Brothers School set the boys free. A uninhabited house of 2 stories stood at the blind end, detached from its neighbors in a square ground. The other houses of the street, conscious of decent lives within them, gazed at one another with brown, imperturbable faces. Who glazed? Brian. The other houses did. The former tenant of our house, a priest, had died in the back drawing room. Air musty from having been long enclosed, hung in all the rooms. And the waste room behind the kitchen was littered with old, useless papers. Among these, I found a few paper covered books, the pages of which were curled and damp. The Abbot by Walter Scott, The Devout Communicant, and The Memories of Vidco. I like the last best because its leaves were yellow. The wild garden behind the house contained a central apple tree and a few straggling bushes under one of them, which I found the late tenant's rusty bicycle pump. He had been a very charitable priest. In his will, he had left all his money to institutions and the furniture of his house to his sister. So now let's go back here, and it says, read the first two paragraphs carefully and see what kind of environment the boy is in. What can the following details mean? So Isaac now knows the house, which is blind, means it's on a dead end street. Are you all with me? The other house with brown imperturbable faces, they all look the same. The musty room, the dead priest and his 3 books, the rusty bicycle pump, the apple tree, the garbage odors. These images seem to be unrelated, but they define the boy's environment. And I think they're very descriptive. Don't you now? So, let's talk about characters.
Did you take Osvaldo Martin's paperwork that he was filling out on budgets?
Oh, he gave it to me.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
And I gave him credit. He's done
okay.
it.
All right.
Yeah, he's got an A.
Okay.
Okay, so children versus authorities. In the 3rd paragraph, the boy describes the wild games they play after school and out on the street. Do you have any similar experiences? This, you could have your computer open and answering right now. You all must have had played games. This is a simple question to answer, right? So, right here, do you have any similar experiences playing a game in a group? When I was in 2nd grade, I used to have to walk down to Dundee Road, and because everybody converged at the crossing of Timbermill and Dundee to play dodgeball every single day. Where are you supposed to be?
Huh?
Where are you supposed to be?
With Corey.
With Corey?
Yeah.
Somebody came in? Well, you came and sat nicely. All right, so then it says a city child nowadays does not have the freedom to run around after school freely. Is that true?
What happened?
Can you run around after school freely? How about your childhood? So there's another question you can answer. I told you I'm in a big hullabaloo. There,
He handed in budget sheets to you,
yes.
but it says miss or something.
Ozzy?
Yeah.
Hold.
So we do budget sheets though. If that's the case, then he goes on to the next one.
Hold on. Because it doesn't say missing. Oh, it says missing but not Power. You got to look on Power School, not on. Yeah,
Okay.
because Power School is where the actual grades go.
Okay.
Idiot. All right. So Friday night, a bunch of kids on bikes blocked Schofield Town Road, and all these people were up in arms about it and saying what horrible teenagers they were, and their parents didn't raise them right. And I wrote, give them a break. And once I said that, the whole world opened up. I've been getting messages every 5 minutes from people saying, oh, they should have been arrested. And it's crazy. They're kids. And I think I said it to Miracle. It really worries me that these adults have no patience or tolerance or humanity. So anyway, you can write in here about your childhood, what games you used to play. In the story, there are some authority figures, and I can tell you, the church is an authority figure. I know in my life, I went to church every Sunday. And there were certain ways we were supposed to act. And, we learned from church. Does anybody else have that? No? Nobody else goes to church here?
No.
That's sad.
Hell no.
It was a nice community. I raised my kids in that community.
Church.
So, maybe an uncle or an aunt. I used to go stay with my aunt and uncle. Wait a minute, where do you think you're going? Isaac!
Doing the same thing, my God. You just certain kids just.
Let's see, or Megan's sister, do they serve any roles in offering guidance to the boy? So let's see, what else do we have? That's page 2. We got a lot more to go through. All right, so paragraphs 3 through 6. Let's look at that next. So, paragraph 3. When the short days of winter came, dusk fell before we had well eaten our dinners. Get out. He keeps walking out. I scream. He doesn't stop.
Okay.
Out.
Where do you want him to go?
I sit on the floor out there. But he's not. I'm sick of him. All day I've been screaming at him, and he ignores me.
I would put my hands on kids. That would piss me off. OD too much. All that calling and shit, man. Like, bro, you hear me? Like, that shit piss me off. Like,
Yeah, I can't be a teacher. I don't know.
yeah, I would just like fighting.
Can't go first.
It's called, you should think about your class. That shit pisses me off.
What?
I don't know.